Good morning and happy Tuesday, August 25th of 2020. Um, I suppose if you were watching this Wednesday, it would be Wednesday, August 26th of 2020, depending on the house that you are in. Today is a Miller virtual. Tomorrow will be a West virtual. All right, so hello. I want to work through just a couple of these hypotheses and then let you kind of practice on your own, kind of just this release of responsibility. We've watched some videos. We went through a Nearpod. We know a little bit about the if, then, because, and now we're just going to actually practice developing it now that we've seen other people develop it and walk us through it. I will tell you right now that it says here these variables. We're not going to deal with that today, but I'm using this worksheet that has the variables on it because that's coming up later, very shortly, actually. Or we will have our discovery of variables, and we'll come back to this worksheet. So go ahead and just pretend that this variable thing isn't there. Today we're focusing on hypothesis and what is a hypothesis, and really how do I correctly construct a hypothesis. So my example here is that why do flowers close up at night? The hypothesis using our if, then, because is if it is night, then the flowers will close up because there is no light and it is colder. Okay, so we've got our variable here of night. So is it day or is it night? Well, night. What will happen? How will these flowers respond? And then why? What's my my educated reasoning? Okay, so number one, I will construct that with you. Will grass grow quicker in dirt or topsoil? All right, so I know that I need to do an if, then, because. So if I plant grass in dirt and topsoil, then the grass planted in the topsoil will grow quicker. Notice I said quicker. I didn't say more. I didn't say better. I didn't say fuller. I didn't say more lush. I said it will grow quicker. The reason that I say that it will grow quicker is because quicker is what was in my question. Okay, it will grow, planted in the topsoil will grow quicker because topsoil contains more nutrients. For the grass to grow. All right, okay, so that was number one. There's a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, an 8, a 9, and then a challenge for 10. And we're not going to worry about the second part yet. So let's see, I did number one. Oh, how about I'll do number 2. Does eating breakfast help you perform better at school? So we're talking about whether you eat breakfast or you don't eat breakfast, and is that going to help you perform better at school? Yes or no, and why? All right, so I'm going to say here, that's a pretty color. All right, if I eat breakfast, then I will perform better in school because food gives my body and my mind energy. Okay, let's try one more. Does the body's position affect its pulse rate? So that's a little bit more tricky. Does the body's position affect its pulse rate? I mean, if, then, because. Gosh. Well, I need to kind of take a stand here. I kind of need to say one way or the other how I'm affecting the body. So if a body is laying down, then then pulse rate will be lower because the body is having to work less to hold it up. I could have taken a different side. I could have said, if the body is standing, then pulse rate will be higher because more energy and effort is having to be used. So I took a stand. So it wasn't just like, yes, body's position affects pulse rate by da 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 da, but I took a stand of, okay, what is the body's position and what is the pulse rate going to do? Okay, so I always just ask myself, not only am I using if, then, because, but take a stand, one way or the other. Is our heartbeat affected by music? Okay, well, if I play loud music, the heartbeat might do this. If I play soft music, it might do this. I've got to really, I need to say what I'm doing with my music. What effect does studying with music have on student test scores? Students who study with music will perform better or worse because students without music will perform better or worse because. And this isn't like a right or wrong answer. This is an educated guess. So you take a stand and you say, this is the side that I'm on, and this is why I believe that. What effect does light have on plant growth? Well, take a stand. Are you going to be giving more light or taking light away? And how is that going to impact the plant growth and why? What effect does smiling have on teacher giving no homework? If students smile more, teachers will give more or give less. Take your stand, Or maybe you even just say, smiling at teachers has no impact on the amount of homework that they give. Or, smiling at my teacher, if I smile at my teacher, then they're still going to give the homework that they were going to assign because there's a reason behind the homework, because they want me to learn something. How does the distance from an eye chart affect the number of letters that are recognized on a line? How will the amount of fertilizer used on a field affect the number of earthworms found there? And then challenge, how does the size of a bicycle tire affect the distance it will travel when it is pedaled in a given number of times? All right, so again, please remember that our focus today is this hypothesis, this if, then, because hypothesis. We will come back to this worksheet when we discuss what variables are and when we try to identify variables. But today, your goal is to do number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, 8, 9, and I challenge you to do number 10. Send me a Canvas message or an email with any questions, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Miss you all. Take care.